Good afternoon. This is Regan Adams with All Things Regan. Thank you for joining me this afternoon on Regan Says. So as promised, it wasn't in the morning, but I had stuff to do. But I'm on here now. So I'm going to come to you tomorrow morning and ongoing until Friday with a video every day about what I am doing to trying to, tighten up on my my money, my family, my everything, just kind of tighten up. So today I'm talking about discipline. So I've spoken about this before in my life. I grew up an only child. I do have two sisters, blood sisters, but I'm adopted. So I didn't find them until later on in life. So when I was adopted, I was raised as an only child. That was good in the respect that I had everything I needed and most of what I wanted, but I was always used to getting what I wanted, bottom line, whether it be then or later. So I'm still accustomed to that now, even as a working adult. I want what I want when I want it. Y'all have heard me say that a lot. That is a double-edged sword sometimes because discipline to me is kind of like a curse word. I don't like discipline. Most people don't. But in order to have longevity in your business, excuse me, sorry, I'm still getting rid of this stuff, my cold or whatever. In order to have longevity in your money, balance in your money, balance in your household, to achieve the bigger picture or the bigger goal, you have to sacrifice your wants for needs. And I understand that takes time, which I don't like either. Because a lot of the time I want stuff right then when I want it. So, one day that will go away, but still working on it. But I do have a lot of big goals in mind as far as like my main job is concerned. I want to be able to leave that job and be a full-time entrepreneur. There's some things that I have to sacrifice in order to do that. I want to purchase another house. There's some things that I'm going to have to sacrifice to be able to do that. So what I found is I do travel a lot. I love to travel, but I had to cut out some of that. So what I did, and this is day one, I'm talking about finances. So I revisited my budget. Every 6 months or so, I do this with my bills anyway, but I'm really tightening up on them now because there's some other things that I want to do. I need some work done to the house that I'm in now. So I definitely, my goal is to get this house totally redone from top to bottom, move out into another house and rent this one because the house that I'm in now, the market is awesome. So once I put that money in, it's going to be even better. So that's the goal I'm working toward right now. So I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot of different things. So I have money coming in, but there's more money to be made, and then there's more sacrifice and more discipline that can be done in order to achieve what I want to be done in this house. So back to what I was saying, every 6 months or so I will revisit my bills, like DirecTV, for example. I've had them for, oh my gosh, since probably college when I moved out on my own. So I've had them for quite some time. Or no, I've had them since 2006. So right when I graduated, I had them. So I've had them for quite some time. So they don't want to lose me as a customer, of course. So what I had to do was say, how much TV do I watch? How much TV does my daughter watch? Because typically I'm not home that often. When I am home, I do watch some TV, but it's not often. I'm mostly on my phone, to be honest. What I really need is internet. But because of the way my house is situated, I can't hold any internet, anything. Like it'll work for maybe a day, and after that it's like kaput. And I refuse to go to AT&T. They are the pigs. That's a whole nother story. Comcast, it works okay, maybe like a week, and then it's nothing. So right now I'm kind of researching some other people in my area who could possibly service me, but it's just weird how my house is situated. It does not pick up internet. So if I had internet, I would actually just cut off all of my cable and do like Fire Stick, or I do have Netflix on my phone, but that type of thing, so we can have stuff throughout the house. But anyway, until that happens, but I'm still actively working on that, and hopefully I can find something by the end of the week. But DirecTV. So what I do is they always have specials, and I say, hey, I'm trying to lower my bill. What do I need to do? And actually what I'm going to do is have the cable in my room cut off. I never, even when I do watch TV, I'm hardly ever in my room but to sleep, to be honest. I don't stay in here often. So I'm going to have the TV, this box, cut off in my room and keep them in the rest of the house where we watch TV. I'm getting a call, and hopefully this doesn't interrupt my thing. So anyway, so that's going to lower my bill, getting this box cut off. And then I'm also going to kind of look at the channels that we watch in the household and say, hey, this is what we're watching, and make sure that we choose the correct package and see if they just have any specials just for being a customer. So I do that, like I said, probably every 6 months. With my cell phone bill, I've adjusted that. I have 2 cell phone bills, but I really don't use the cell phone bill. But since Kennedy is going to middle school, or the second cell phone, since she's going to you know, middle school, and she may potential, you know, will need it, I need to have another phone. But we're going to, you know, revisit with the company, are there other ways to save. I said I was going to get like a prepaid phone, but that's just not gonna work, especially when she's used to, you know, having the internet and stuff at her fingertips. So just basically looking at my bills and seeing what I can cut out, and then making sure that, you know, any creditors that I owe, call them and see, you know, what I'm comfortable with paying. Because a lot of the time people are like, well, you have to do a minimum payment of this, is that, and the third, and you don't. Everything can be negotiated, which is funny because I just had a conversation about negotiation with my business stuff with a friend of mine, and he was like, you don't ever negotiate. Another friend of mine, she was like, you don't negotiate. And I was like, no, but I negotiate my bills all of the time because I need to, you know, be comfortable in what I'm paying. Also making sure that I'm continuing to save. Every month I have, well, not every, well, every 2 weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks I have money coming out of my account to go to my business account, and also savings, and then also Kennedy, because she has an allowance, so she gets paid twice a month, and then I give money, I pay myself through my business, and then I also have a savings. So I want to make sure that that's on target, and that, you know, at the end of the year I'm saving what, you know, be on target to save what I need to save. I have my Jamaica trip coming up. Then we've also, I mean, this summer, baby, woohoo, yeah. I'm traveling a lot, but next year I am too. So we're going to Cozumel. We're doing something, a cruise, I can't remember, somewhere like in June. So I have 2 trips back to back in June. So I'll be gone a week, New Orleans, Cozumel, and then got a couple of days here, and then going straight to Jamaica for a week. So I mean, I got to get my money together, right? So that's what I did. So today, that's all I'm talking about is money. Looking at my budget, making sure I'm living by budget. So this week, which you've seen me post, I think I posted today, about not eating out this week. Y'all know I love to eat out. This is, listen, discipline. But the good thing about not eating out during the summer months is it's hot. So even though I like to eat, I don't eat as much during the summer. So like I'll do like salads or chicken salad or tuna, you know, cold stuff. So I'm not eating like a whole bunch of stuff. So in that regard, I'm going to be saving a lot of money. I also try to do a little bit of like digital couponing just to save money that way. But I'm going to try my best to, like, I do have a budget for eating out, but I'm going to kind of cut that. So it's really just about seeing what's comfortable, where I'm able to pay my bills, I'm able to save, and yeah, those are basically the things, because essentially, like I said, I want another house. And we'll talk about credit tomorrow. I didn't want to, well, actually, I can go ahead and put this in there because it kind of spilled over from the other things. So with credit, calling all your creditors. I'm not doing that today. Again, this money thing it actually takes like a week or 2 because you still have to like look at the budget. For me anyway, I don't know about you, I can't speak to that because I have a lot of money going in, coming in and going out in different directions. So it doesn't take me just one day to do stuff, especially when I have other things to do. So looking at my money, making a budget, making sure I'm saving, making sure, you know, all of my bills are paid. But then also on the credit side, going through and ordering my credit report and saying, who do I owe? And this needs to be done once a year. And you can get it on free annual credit report. Also, who am I subscribed to? I think it is Expedia. It's Expedia or Experian. I think it's Experian. They give you your credit score free. It comes with it. So anytime anything is on there and something is being checked or whatever, you can pull that. It's just all you have to do is log in, and it is free. You don't have to pay anything, just so you can keep an eye on it. If there is something that needs to be disputed, you need to do that. If you need help with any credit stuff, I can send you to somebody who can definitely answer all of your questions concerning credit and budgeting. It's not me, but I do have contacts that can be able to help you. I do not recommend the quick credit score people that can just try to get the stuff off your credit, because it can always come back. Yeah, your credit score will be raised for like 20 points, 30 points, but they can come back and eventually get you. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything right concerning that. So definitely, you know, getting your credit score up and budgeting and having discipline. That is exactly what I'm working on these past few weeks. And I have other things on the list, so we'll talk about that later on during the week. So anyway, that's it. Money. That's what I was talking about today. So I hope that I didn't take much of your time. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the day and it's peaceful. Don't eat too much. I am, but I'm not eating out. I'm going to my family's house. So you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. allthingsregan.com. Oh, and one thing. A friend of mine told me yesterday, she said, you need to have a YouTube channel. And I told her I do. After she saw one of my videos, I said, I do have one. She said, you need to tell us about it. So I do have a YouTube channel. It is called Regan Says. So if you want to, please go and subscribe if you happen to miss any of these videos. I try my best to make sure that I upload them on that platform. And I'm going to do better, because, you know, you never know if something's going to happen to Facebook or Instagram or what have you. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared to go to the next level and prepared to always be seen and not put myself in a box all the time. So Regan Says on YouTube and all other platforms, and Regan, allthingsregan.com on my website. You guys have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.